The
That seems like we're live. Hey, oh my goodness, we're live. Jeez, wow, what's going on? It's on the Stick After Dark. My name is Joe Drilling, and I am a dead sinner who is here to do pest control for heaven by doing sick-ass first-person parkour. And the person saying sure, who has also done sick-ass first-person parkour pest control in heaven, is Kurt Adam, who gave me this game.
I did.
Yes.
I have and I did.
Yes.
Both of those things are true.
And also joining us at this time is the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Eric Stephen Allen.
Hi.
He's here somewhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's around here somewhere.
The reason I'm a myth and a legend is because of my ensorceling greetings that I always come up with at the beginning of the show.
Eric is actually...
Eric is normally the introducer, so he doesn't usually have to get put on the spot like that.
Eric sightings and brown bear populations
Wow. You're saying Eric is a bear?
No, I'm saying Eric is Bigfoot. You didn't see that article, that thing that was going around this week? That was...
My feet are about average sized, really.
I don't think your feet are average. I think your feet are bigger than average, Eric.
Well, all right. I wear a 12 wide. So
yeah, they are.
Average. Yeah.
And of course,
actually, it's a pain in the ass to buy shoes. So.
You're also like covered in hair and mythicals, so there's a lot of things going on.
It's true. All those things are true.
I know.
It's just getting worse as I age.
That is the legend, the myth, the man, Alex Rio.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
So,
hey, can I tell you about the dream I had?
Sure.
So you know how like Joe does like videos about like games that are similar names and such?
No, never heard of it.
What?
In this dream universe, Joe didn't do that.
Uh-huh.
He did YouTube videos
about games
JoJo,
that didn't have,
and he called it J4 JoJo's JoJo
What?
a Jeep jive. And when I kept saying, and I kept trying to convince you that that's not clever, and you were like, no, dude, like you don't understand the joke. Like it's really good. Like and you were like really adamant and like.
That actually is really good, Alex. So you mistakenly came up with a great idea, but I'm not going to start doing videos about JoJo. So
what he should do is do Powerpuff videos and do Joe's Mojo Jojo. Joe.
Yes,
Joe.
Of course.
I mean, there's plenty of room for both. Anyway.
So this is Neon White. Kurt gave this to me for Sticksmas.
Yeah.
It's been on my wish list since before it came out, and I hadn't purchased it for myself, so I appreciate Kurt doing it for me.
Yeah, it was on my wish list because Eric talked about it and showed a little bit on stream at one point. I was like, well, this seems interesting. And I never pulled the trigger on it, and so then I was like, oh, hey, Joe has this on his list, and I have it on my list. And he gave me a parkour game, and so I'll give him a parkour game, and that'll be funny and also interesting.
All the first-person parkour fit to print.
Yeah. But this game is much different than the one that I got because this one is more time trial-y.
This is as you just saw. That took me 40 seconds to finish that level, and that was
slow.
Yeah, you can see my leaderboard. You can see Scott Lowe is at 19 seconds, and he's 20 seconds slower than me, or faster than me. So,
yeah.
So I just have been replaying these usually until I get the Ace trophy, which is what they're called in this game instead of a Platinum trophy.
Yep. Same.
But basically, like on the first go round of any given stage, it's usually worth just kind of messing around to see
Well, you gotta
what
find
the level layout
what all
is
there.
Yeah,
what all is there? Where are their cards? Where are their enemies? The idea is that you're trying to get through the level as fast as you can and kill all the enemies. And you pick up cards along the way, and different cards do different things.
Well, they all do two things, unless you're in some of the bonus stages. But they have the primary fire of of all the cards that I've seen so far is to shoot. Well, you start with a sword. That's just does sword things.
You just have a sword.
So you just have a sword. Well, there is a card, but you can't lose it. Or you can't discard it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
So now you see I have the Stomp, which is like an Uzi, but if I discard it with the right click, then I can slam through the ground.
Right.
And so, which also does like an AoE thing.
Yeah. So as you see, he landed on monsters there and killed them with the Stomp. So yeah, the idea is you're picking up cards and figuring out which way to use them, how to combo things, and how to get the fastest, cleanest run through the level.
And also get
minimize your time.
A gift for one of your fellow souls, and maybe so.
It's a hard game to play and
it's a hard
talk
game
about
to
it.
play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or to do well, at least.
But it's very smooth. The controls are really well done. It feels really, really good to do this. And the levels are short enough that, just sort of iterating on it and going over and over and just trying to get, like, can I shave 5 more seconds off this or whatever is really satisfying.
Yeah. And there is, multiple ways through each level, and eventually, like, once you get enough insight, it will give you like a hint, basically, of like, here's like the critical path to like getting the faster.
Right, the massive shortcut to cut like 15 seconds off your time.
Yeah, so, which again, you can't skip killing the enemies. So, like, I just hopped off, and that might have been. Yeah, so that probably is like that's probably going to be the hint, I'm guessing, when I go back. Like, you'll see a little floating hand icon like that will show you where to jump. That'll tell me to jump off the balcony.
Yeah, you won't need to go the other way because there were no baddies over in that direction. So
right.
And that's a common thing. Oh, here's the path that I want to take. Oh, I don't need to go this way because there's nothing over there, and none of the cards that I can get are necessary for what I need to do right now.
And there's the ace medal, but I still didn't get the gift, and so
yeah, the gift. Generally speaking, you can't optimize to get the gift and the ace at the same time.
Well, you can't because the gift ends the stage. When you pick up the gift, it ends the round.
Yeah, that's also true, yeah. But even if it didn't, it's generally not on the critical path.
Right. So the question is going to be, like, how do I get through that glass? Or how do I get, like, into that area and stay on stay high enough up that I can reach it? And I think the answer is, to go around this way.
Yeah.
Except I fucked up the jump. God damn it.
Checks out.
But if you hit, what is it? No, I can't remember. F. Yeah, if you just hit F, like, you just can restart.
Yeah, instantly restart.
Kind of Hotline Miami style, just, jump right back in. So, so the gifts unlock more dialogue options, which, like, I don't, like, super, like, the dialogue bits in this game are not, like, especially good, in my opinion. I blew it again. But there's enough going on in this game that I actually do want to, because the idea is that for some reason your character does not remember his life, but all the other characters seem to remember their lives, and they all know you from when you were alive. So I do kind of want to know, like, what his deal is and, like, why he doesn't remember everything. And so but also, like, you get extra stages by there we go.
Yeah, by getting better relationships with the other people.
Yeah, you get, and each one, the bonus stages for each of the peripheral characters are like kind of different style. Like they're different.
They're different kinds of
challenges. Like one of them, you can't use the secondary abilities, like the stomping thing that I'm doing. Like you can't do that in one of their stages. And in one, it's just like super precision platforming in all of hers, and I mean it's just so there's like a lot of that kind of.
Yeah, there's the one that you're talking about. I think, like. There's spikes all over the place, and you have to really, really know. All right, I'm gonna jump here, and then I gotta wait until I'm almost on the spikes to throw this card, which will give me a boost. Because if I do it sooner, I'm gonna hit the spikes in the ceiling.
The ceiling instead, yeah.
And I'm gonna do, amp forward. And, I gotta do this thing. And then I gotta flip around the other way. I gotta hit this card here and all that stuff. So there's a lot of and. On those stages, you pretty much have to run the whole stage, clean to make it work. Well, that's true of all these, but it's the challenge is, do the whole thing once you figured out the right path, and how to do all the techniques. So.
Yeah. And there's one. There's one where you can only use secondary techniques. And you can't, or I think you can shoot in those, but there's nothing to shoot. Like, there's no reason to shoot. It's all, like, navigate using the parkour abilities, basically. I'm sorry, you started saying something else, though.
I was going to say, I agree that the dialogue, doesn't do much for me. The aesthetic and the character aesthetic and the dialogue, the way it's delivered and all that stuff, somehow reminds me of Paradise Killer. But I really liked Paradise Killer, and this I'm just like, whatever. I don't care what these people are saying. This is all weirdly, I don't know if it's just their personalities or what, but
I mean, they do have annoying personalities.
Yeah. So it's more about, all right, well, I need to get through this so that then I can get this extra level, and that's interesting. More so than the, spending time with my demon hunting buds or whatever. That's not the motivation, at least for me.
Yeah, when I first saw the trailer for this, I got excited. So I was like, "Ooh, is this Paradise Killer 2?" But
yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. As far as I can tell, it has nothing to do.
No, it's not.
There's no relation at all. But I'm like, these characters look like they could have been in that game.
It's just like the visual style of the game.
Yeah. So.
Unfortunately, there's no lady with big boobs and a goat head.
There is not.
There is a lady with big boobs and like a wolf head.
Not as good.
Not as good. Why are you such a poser, Joe?
I can't properly answer that, I'm afraid. I didn't even see the gift on that one. I'm gonna have to look for it. Oh yeah, and so your rank goes up, and your rank determines if you can move on to the next set of stages.
Yeah, so each sort of chapter or whatever set of a mission thing or whatever is 10 stages, and so you run those, and then you run around and talk to people and chit chat, and if your level isn't high enough, then they won't give you the next mission, and so you are effectively required to engage with the the speed running aspect of it and try and get better, but they don't overly punish you. Like if you run a stage and you don't, you've already gotten the medal and you don't beat it or whatever, you still get some insight. You just don't get as much at the same time. So, if you're having some sort of problem and you can't figure out what's the optimal route or whatever, you could just grind it a few times to get up enough to get to the next level, and it'll be all right, we'll give you the clue.
Right.
Which I thought was pretty good. I mean, I have gotten through, a couple of more chapters than Joe is at here, and I was able to get, the top rank, or the top, the ace medal or whatever in all of them. It's not like it's impossible to sort of sort it. I think the only reason that's true though is because there's a spot where they will give you the hint of go this way to make this work. I don't know that I would, in some of those levels, that I would have figured out the right optimization to carve that much time off. Some of them, it's like I was already doing it, but others it was like, how the hell am I gonna? Oh, I see. I can go over here. So.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes it's like even after seeing the hint, you're still like, okay, like I don't.
Yeah, great, but
I haven't figured out how. And see, now I'm at the top of the leaderboard on this one.
Seconds.
Yeah,
nice.
You do, in fact, on this specific stage, you still need 5 more seconds.
Yeah. There you go.
So yeah, I like. I guess maybe the great grandfather of all this is like Jumping Flash in a way, but this kind of all feels like it's sort of almost spun off of shit. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Off of like the success of Mirror's Edge, right? Like this is.
Notable failure, Mirror's Edge, yes.
I was going to say noticeable success.
I mean, it got a sequel.
Yeah, it's true. I played it.
Yeah.
I didn't, because I didn't hear it was very good.
It was fine.
I played a little bit of it. I didn't like the open world aspect of.
Yeah. Felt unnecessary.
Yeah, it did not. We didn't need Mirror's Edge to be an open world thing.
Yeah, agreed.
But also playing Mirror's Edge the first time is like okay, and playing Mirror's Edge the second time is an incredible experience. So we have to play that game twice too. I don't know. All right, what's your first person parkour? What's the winner of this little showdown?
Between the two,
I think it's Neon White. I think it's Neon White
by far.
Okay.
I think
orders of magnitude less frustrating to me.
Yeah, I would say there's more depth, I think, to Ghost Runner, but it's also more frustrating. So
yeah,
that's the give and take, I guess. It's like this is pretty straightforward. Like once you understand what all the cards do, there's not a whole lot more. It's just execution, and Ghost Runner keeps throwing new shit to do at you.
Yeah, you have a skill tree and all that shit. Like when you're doing well in Ghost Runner, it feels really good. I think it's really, really fun. It's just that it's just fucking balls hard at times. In a way that's frustrating, where like this is very bite-sized and very optimized. Just one more run, do the thing. Okay, I understand how to make this happen. I just got to execute on it. And sometimes, a lot of times in Ghost Runner, it was more of a, well, I just got unlucky for how this thing worked. They decided to shoot me in this way and not that way, and I didn't have an answer for that.
Right.
And then you make it through, and because they didn't do that this time. So I don't think it's bad, but this is more fun to me.
Yes. Okay, I think I've got this one figured out.
You have a pretty awesome amount of control in the air in this game too.
Yeah, you really do.
Which really helps it, because
your ability to whip around
and steer yourself and all that stuff is, especially when you're executing with the card discard well, you can do some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I will say that I do get a little tripped up, like when I have to use multiple cards in a row, and you have to like switch the Q key switches.
Yeah. Yeah, you have cards to use in the order, like in a queue, as you pick them up. So the most recent one is there. So if you pick up a card and you need to use the other one you have, you know, you may like pick it up in the air and then have to switch and then discard and then switch back or whatever. So that can get tricky.
Yeah.
To execute.
I'm like having trouble gauging the distance to kill that one-shot head thing and not go crashing through the barn door.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There we go. Hey, ads.
Hey.
Also, I do like. While I do think that a lot of the dialogue is kind of hokey and not great, I do like that Stephen Blum is the voice of the main character. Which, I mean, at this point, I just feel like every voice he does is just Spike. He doesn't do a lot of variety in his voices. He always just sounds like Spike. But that's fine. And in the case of this character, it seems also fine. He's kind of just playing what if Spike was a ghost. Like, even when he was Wolverine at one point, I was like, he just still sounds like Spike. It's like not... It doesn't sound like Wolverine. It sounds like...
I mean, he's got his one thing that he does.
Yeah. Oh boy, I missed a bunch. Okay.
Yep.
How the hell did that happen?
You skipped a bit.
Apparently. Did I jump? Oh, I must have jumped off the wrong side or something. Nope, there's a whole building over there. What the fuck is going on? What am I doing?
Falling to your death.
Not exactly. No, what the fuck am I missing? Where am I not going? This game, for the most part, is usually super linear, so I feel like I'm like missing something obvious, but okay. 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 I think this is the first level like this that I've come across.
I remember the deal here. 5, 1. Yeah. You got them now.
I did get them all this time? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing up on the upper left.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, I don't know what the hell I was missing before, but now the gift must be in that part of the tower that I just went to on the last run.
Yep.
That it looks like you need to conserve your stomps to actually like get through all the barn doors that you need to traverse. Yep. But you can only have three of an item at once, so Now that I have 3, I guess I'm... Oh no, except that's... I'm not supposed to stomp through that. I'm supposed to dash through that. Got it. Got it. So I need to keep one of the dashes. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'm properly equipped to do this. Dash through that one. Stomp. Stomp. There we go. Oof. This is already a rough one. So Eric, how much of this did you end up playing?
Just a couple hours. I didn't get that far.
I'm not sure how long it actually is as far as...
I mean, it seems to imply that it's 10 stages of 10 stages, because they say it's 10 days, right? The contest is 10 days.
That's right. Yep, that's right.
But I guess I don't know if it actually, like,
but
goes on that long, or, yeah, well, right. Or if, like, you know, after the first few days, all of a sudden it's like, oh no, something weird happened with this thing, and now it's...
Yeah.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, it's wild the amount of time you just spend like floating around in the air in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I do like it a lot, though. I mean, I wasn't sure at first, like, exactly how I was gonna warm to the, like, trade your guns for mobility.
Mm-hmm.
They usually have plenty of supplies to do what you want to do.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clearly been thought through that if you're going sort of the right way, you have exactly what you need. It's just figuring out what order to use it in and how to approach it.
Jesus.
You left that demon behind.
Yep, sure did. Sure did.
You could shoot him from up there.
I did, but that doesn't give me the time that I needed. So
it sure doesn't.
Oh, come on. It tells you the times, but I never... 16 seconds. Okay.
Oh.
Boom. There it is.
Nice.
Also, all of the angels are cats, and it's revealed at a certain point that it's just because human souls can't comprehend what angels really look like, so they look like whatever your individual character, like, perceives them as. So you and one of the other characters see them all as cats, but at one point a dude comes in while you're talking to an angel and is like, yo, dude, isn't it great that John Cena's all over up here giving us missions?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A big boob girl with a rabbit face.
It's just like a mask, though. You know?
That's true.
It's the same.
Things that sweat? Never mind. Just wanted to say, good work taking out those demons. Hard to believe just yesterday you couldn't even work a gun.
The soundtrack is also pretty good. It's pretty good, like drum and bass.
It's very good.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Neon orange?
The guy I ran with last mission, he taught me lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, see, this stuff,
Which is kind of important if you're just going to be churning through these levels over and over again.
Yeah.
You don't want annoying music, and it's not. So it's good.
Man, that sucks. Tell me more about these secrets, though.
Yeah, so I don't know. The now you're seeing it, but the dialogue is not. It's not great.
It's fine. It's just
fine.
it goes on. It drones on.
There's too much of it. Yeah,
they're too chatty. Like, okay, I got it. You're a creepy goth girl, and you're weirdly into me in some BDSM way or something. Cool, fine.
I don't mind a game that talks a lot. Like, I love like Danganronpa and stuff like that, but this isn't quite good enough. It wasn't quite good enough to really grab me that way.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, this is just like an in-between stage cutscene, and I'm like clicking the mouse before they finish reading the dialogue, and it's still going on. Yeah. Also, like, Violet is especially annoying. Like, all the scenes with her.
You get it?
I mean, I do get it. I get it.
Okay.
You do get it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, Neon White. It's good.
Neon White. It's good. Did we have something else tonight? Or oh god.
No.
Yeah.
Because Anthony's not here.
It's true. This project does have a little bit too much Anthony based.
Well, more that we probably could talk about Dredge because I think Alex is far enough along. But
yeah,
he needs to be here to.
Well, we could do the thing I got. Well, I mean, the hard part is he has kids, so it's hard for him to show up.
Yep.
But, also, he's on the West Coast, so
yeah, both of these things.
So both of those things combined. I would say Mike has kids, and he's usually here.
But he's on the same time zone.
I'm on the West Coast.
And you don't have kids.
So?
Yes, exactly.
So you don't have to put them to bed and stuff around the same time that the rest of us are hanging out playing video games.
Yeah, being idiots with each other.
Let's bring the kids along. We can be idiots too.
It's true. Kids can be idiots.
Truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny is so can adults. Oh
true.
Shit!
Got him.
He blew it. Could have burned that Godspeed and gotten there faster.
Yeah.
Man. That's a way long. I'm rusty, guys. I'm bad at Lance and Monster Hunter. It happened.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's pathetic, Alex.
I know. I was like, I haven't used Lance in a long time. Let's play something real easy, warm up, see how I feel.
Yeah, you're always been more
Way
of a
too
Justin Timberlake kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. What do we still have for you out here?
The thing I gave Anthony.
Oh.
Yeah, so that like I said, we have to find the time to do stuff with Anthony.
To wrap both of those up, yeah.
Yep. Other than that, I think we're pretty much done, right?
Oh, because Mike set this year out, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Did both.
You guys got
The
me and
ones I
Alex
was
got ours
involved.
taken care of.
Yep, I did Code Vein last time.
Looks good, Jen.
Shut up, nerd.
Whatever. I will say, jumping back into Monster Hunter World, Iceborne, and and being overwhelmed, looking at all my different builds, and I have 40 different equip loads. I was like, holy shit, dude. I mean, I did play this game a lot, but fuck.
Nerd.
Yeah.
You okay there, bud?
Yeah, I just
jumped without killing a demon.
Right. You know you're supposed to do the thing, and then it's like, oh fuck, I forgot to
do the thing.
Fuck, and then I mistimed it that time.
You sure did. And then I'm watching you do this, I'm like, no, I didn't actually optimize on this set of levels.
Fuck. See, this what I'm trying to do right now is where the thing you have equipped is not actually the one you want to use.
Yep.
So you have to manually change it. And I just hit F instead of Q, so that's good.
That's always fun.
Doesn't sound good.
Seems bad.
There we go.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, that's the good shit. Let's go.
How you doing, Alex?
I forgot what my end game hunting horn looks like, and this shit's fucking tight. It's got an eyeball.
Nice.
It's great.
Is it still end game or is it not end game anymore?
I mean, yeah, Monster Hunter World, the expansion Iceborne was in like 2019 or something? Yeah, I haven't had it. There's Rise and Sunbreak, but Monster Hunter World, for those who don't know, Monster Hunter World has seen a bit of a resurgence lately.
I don't know
why. I'm getting excited because there's another one coming sometime in the near future.
It's literally Capcom did a Monster Hunter marketing campaign, which was like, come play Monster Hunter World again, and people were like,
oh no, I can play Monster Hunter,
yeah, people were like, fuck yeah, man, sure, and people just started doing it. And
that's all it takes. That's all it takes these days.
That's all it took for me. I was like, you know what, you're right.
You're right. I should play that.
The only thing is do I go back and play World, the one that was good, or do I play Sunbreak, the one that's more recent, and I haven't finished doing all the stuff? And I was like, well, the answer is World, the one that's good. Sunbreak was
wasn't that the one with the grappling hook and stuff, or was that wasn't that one?
Iceborne's the one with the grappling hook.
Okay.
Well, the grappling hook's in World also, but they expand on it in Iceborne. And then Rise is the one with the dogs. That's the new thing they added, is that everybody has a fucking dog that runs around super fast.
Oh, okay.
And then you have
I was thinking of it? I don't know.
You have crazy ninja moves. There's a grappling hook in the most recent one too. Now I'm thinking about it, it's just different.
Yeah, because that was the one that there was a lot of hemming and hawing over which. Because World was the one that was the one that was updated, game. Right? And then the other one was the one that was more traditional but had the grappling hook and the dog. Is that right?
World is.
Well, aren't they all World? Aren't those are all expansions for World? Aren't they?
No. The other Rise is a different thing.
Oh,
Rise was hey, we're gonna put Monster Hunter on the Switch. And it's gonna be Monster
Hunter. Oh yeah, right. That's right.
But because they all put on the Switch, it they had to make some compromises, and yeah.
The heck you say?
Yeah, I didn't like Rise at all. But Sunbreak was the expansion for Rise, and I thought Sunbreak.
How many hours
better.
of it did you play?
80.
But you didn't like it at all?
I mean, in comparison, I liked it. It's Monster Hunter. Of course I'm going to like it. It's hey, man, do you want to fuck up a dinosaur? And it's yeah, I do. Yeah, I absolutely. Why would you ask me that? Of course. What the fuck else am I going to do?
Obviously.
Obviously I want to fuck up a dinosaur. Let's fight. Go to training. They're from here. This is old hunting horn. I gotta remember. New hunting. That's the one thing Rise did that was good is they changed hunting horn, and it's fucking awesome as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What? Can I do it from here?
I like the vending machines for you to... Oh, there we go. There are vending machines for you to, like, get stuff, but...
Yeah, get the card you might need for that specific spot.
Right, but when you activate them, it takes time for them to actually vend the thing, so, like, if you have to use one, it costs you time. Got it, I think. Fuck. Oh, that's... Jesus Christ. I did not get it, but I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And I blew it because I got stuck on the geometry. That's...
You blew it!
So, hey, that Prince of Persia Metroidvania thing that just came out is good.
Well, I've heard a lot of people really like that a lot.
It is good.
I don't. Once I'm done with Game of the Year, I'll probably check it out. Maybe, I don't know.
So you liked Hollow Knight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's that good?
I mean, it's not that. No, it's not that good.
Okay,
No,
I was gonna say, holy shit, dude,
you like
real hard.
giving you, gewgaws that give you abilities, and you have to go, well.
It's
I only have
like
these many
somewhere
sockets,
between
so-
like a Hollow Knight, which is like kind of like doles that stuff out pretty slowly, and Bloodstained, which just gets completely bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be more excited about it if it had a weirder art style. Which probably isn't fair, but...
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm excited. What's that one that comes out next month from... the one that looks like a 70s album cover. I keep forgetting what it's called, but it's on my wish list.
I don't know what you're talking about.
70s album cover game by Joe.
No, it's from one of the guys who did the soundtrack to Hotline Miami, actually, right? If I remember correctly.
It's on sale right now. You can buy it right now.
You can buy it right now, but you can't play it yet.
But I mean, it's on sale right now.
What's it called again?
It is called Ultros.
Ultros, yes.
Yeah, El Huervo is the...
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. It's because he did the art and the music for it. I don't know. I don't know if he actually made it or not, but...
He's the one getting, like, the everything about it says, like, a game by El Huervo, whatever, so...
Ooh. It definitely looks cool.
It does look cool. I'm looking at this trailer now.
This shortcut doesn't really seem to be saving me any time at all, and I'm really kind of stymied. Like, what the fucking...
Go faster.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I don't... Where is that Prince of Persia game? Is that on Steam, Kurt?
It's not on Steam.
Is it on...
It's on Epic.
Okay.
I bought it on my PS5.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think it's on, It's not on Game Pass for sure because I checked that first. But I think it's available on Xbox, PS5 and Epic.
Okay. Damn Epic exclusives.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Epic exclusives, I guess I'm going to talk about it more on Friday, so I don't want to talk about it a ton right now.
FYI, there also is a demo you can play to see how you feel about it, and it's somewhat customized, for the demo experience. So it's not just like play the first 20 minutes. They try and give you a sense of more of it than that.
Yeah,
that's nice of them.
It looked, what I saw of it, looked quite cool. So just the amount of mobility powers that you get.
Yeah, really... I just got an air dash, which of course is always terrific. I don't have a double jump yet. Presumably that will be coming, but air dash does help. But if you do end up playing it, pro tip or non-pro tip, amateur tip, don't do what I did, which is when you get to the first vendor and you do a bunch of stuff, don't leave the area without going up above, because there's a dude who will do training missions with you to explain how the combat system works, and there's a lot to it. And he will also give you shards that you can use to buy stuff. So you can end up going into the next level and actually power yourself up a little bit more than I did. And so you don't end up getting punched in the dick by a boss for a while because you're so weak and also don't understand all the nuances of combat.
Don't skip the tutorial, it sounds like. Okay.
Yeah.
But it also sounds like you have to know where the tutorial is.
Yeah, there's a room you get to once you get to the sort of main, castle area, where you end up running into your first vendor. And in that big room, there's an area up above that you can get to, where there's a dude that you can train with. And normally I would have explored the entire room and seen everything that was in there and run across this, but for some reason I didn't until I made my way back. And I was like, oh, I wish I'd have done this like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, missable tutorials are kind of slightly bogus.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a missable tutorial or a non-skippable tutorial?
I think I'd rather have the non-skippable one, but they both suck, if we're being honest.
They do both suck. Switch, PS4 and 5, Xbox One, Series X and S, Windows.
I added it to my Epic wish list, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Given that we don't have any idea when Silksong will ever be out.
This year.
Oh yeah.
I'm not holding my breath.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
Don't hold your breath.
I won't.
Breath not held.
But yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like Prince of Persia, where you're like swinging on stuff and wall running and.
Yeah.
So I don't. You've been playing Alan Wake, Joe.
Yes, I have been playing Alan Wake.
Alan Wake 2.
Yes, Alan Wake 2. I like Alan Wake 2. I will talk more about it on Friday, but.
I know it's not. There's not going to be a lot of time to talk about it. I don't want to give anything away, but.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
It's definitely on my list of that and Armored Core 6 are the games that came out last year that I need to play some of this year.
Yep.
And also, let's see, Blood West and Unicid and Pizza Tower. And
I thought you.
I've only finished a couple of seasons of Endlight, and there's like 40 of those. So I better get on
finished
that.
like 2. I need to play more of that.
Yeah, I mean, I played like an hour of Pizza Tower. I finished the first world and beat a boss, but that was about it. I played it until I failed a level and then didn't want to go backwards. I'd like to play some more Humanity as well because that was really good. I don't know. I bought a ton.
I have that on my
Cobalt Core, Backpack Hero. Like I bought a bunch of indie games during the Steam sale. And the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood too. I already finished that.
We need to
really good.
finish Booker as well.
Mm-hmm. In Code Vein.
Shit.
Too many video games.
Too many video games.
A lot of video games. But yeah, I don't know. Alan Wake 2 so far is...
How far are you?
I found Alan Wake.
Okay, all right.
Oh, you're
further. You made it further
the titular.
than me.
The titular. The one and only, yes.
I really did not enjoy the Mind Place stuff. So
I like that stuff, honestly.
yeah. There's just kind of nothing to it. You just kind of like poke at stuff until it shows you the thing it's supposed to be. Or that's how it felt to me, anyways.
Fuck!
You all right there, buddy?
I'm trying to get this gift, and it's like...
Where is it? Up top there someplace?
Yeah, it's up on this. It's up on that spire. Next time I run through, I'll look up at it before I try to get there.
Also, Love is free on Epic Store right now.
Yeah, I grabbed that, but I don't know what it is.
Did you? Oh, have you never played that? Really?
No.
Man, that is an old ass indie game from like back in the mid 2000s. I can't remember the name of the guy that made it, but like that was one that was like it might have been an early game maker thing. Like that was one that was like passed around like the old whatever Terry Kavanaugh stuff or.
Got it. It's up there. So I think maybe that barrel is maybe the way to, but then I have to get up to where the barrel is.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I think I do know what to do here. Okay, so I'll use the
Red
Purify.
Redwood, yeah. He's working on Delta Rune right now, I think. I think he's on that team.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He also, I think he worked on Nuclear Throne. I don't.
There
He's one of
we
the.
go.
He's like that's
Got
like
it.
one of those people that you know what I mean.
Yeah. Surprisingly, yes, I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
They've been around for a long time, even though they're not like big names or whatever. But Love is neat. It's like before was kind of a thing. It was like this is kind of like looks kind of like an Atari game, but with or like a ZX Spectrum game or something.
Oh,
That was cool.
Yep.
So before or after VVV?
It was after that, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, it might have been
May
before.
2008.
The original might have been before VVV. Or
Yeah. VVV came out in 2010.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
So yeah.
What a great game.
Yeah, that is a great game.
Great soundtrack.
Also that.
That game is 14 years old.
Shut up.
Yep.
Fuck.
But
Oh no, oh no! Ooh.
But
Okay. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna see about wrapping up this level and then probably call it for tonight, especially since we're gonna be around on Friday for Game of the Year stuff.
Yep.
Which, yeah, I just like preemptively, I missed so much stuff this year because I moved and was like living with my parents for a couple weeks and fuck. Like I think I only played like 15 or so new games this year. Like I really didn't.
mm-hmm.
Only 15.
I mean, that doesn't. Given how many new games there were this year, that doesn't really feel like that many.
It's,
you know,
I played 50 some odd and feel like I kind of just barely scratched the surface. So
I played like 10,
3,
maybe.
Yeah.
let's say
Yeah.
you played like Street Fighter and
I played,
Baldur's
the
Gate and
yeah,
Armored
Street Fighter,
Core.
Baldur's
You played
Gate,
300.
Armored Core, and
Yeah, you played
a bunch
300 hours of
Apex.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we played a ton of Risk of Rain too again.
Yes.
Elden Ring was one of my most played games because we
Yeah,
played
we
it
played
together
100
all
some odd
year.
hours of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So-
should play Risk of Rain.
I thought you were
According
gonna say Elden Ring. I was like, yeah.
according to Steam, my most played game last year was Marvel Snap, which is wild because I play that way more on my phone than I do on my computer. Because oh fuck. Because I play it a lot when I'm like watching, if I'm watching the Bucks or whatever. Like it's like that kind of game, or it's a good pooping game. So
Sure. I was thinking about getting. Oh well, actually, I'll go into why on the. I have a special segment planned.
Games
Where-
for you to poop on.
No, not. It's not a poop and game segment, but it is. I need a new card game to play. I think.
Hearthstone's not doing it.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay,
Whatever. I have a little short little thing planned, and I'll explain why it's pretty much unplayable now. Especially the mode.
Well, they
I like
changed.
To play.
Didn't they? It's like an auto battler now, isn't it? They're like.
Well, that is a mode in the game, but that's not what my problem is.
I think I would like I feel like my concern with Marvel Snap is that I think a draft mode would be super fun, but I don't think they'll do it because I think that their the main like source of income for Second Dinner on Marvel Snap is card acquisition, and I think if they do a draft mode where people feel like they can use cards that they don't have, like that they don't own.
Well, so the reason
the card
that works in
acquisition
Hearthstone is because that is a pay-to-play mode.
Oh well.
So it costs 150 gold to. I mean, I haven't had to pay for a game that in a million years because I just have a lot of them at this point. But
right. Yeah, I guess if you made it. cost gold or credits or whatever to get into the mode, then yeah, that would make sense. I would love to see that, because like right now, that's part of the problem with like I don't know how new people must come to the game, and I guess it's probably just because they like Marvel stuff. But I can't imagine, like I started the game like I think in the second season after the beta, like after the full release of the game. Like the Spider-Verse season is when I started, and I can't imagine if you came into the game now, like how, I mean, the matchmaking puts you against people that, you know, are similarly, have a similar like set of cards available to them that you have, but still, man, like that, it feels like it would be really hard to start that game now.
How hard?
It's like any game like that, they're all.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of, like, I mean, there's a lot of games that I never started because, you know, it was a game that was a couple of years old, and then people are like, oh, it's really good, and it's like, oh, but you would have to, like, you don't have any of the stuff. Like,
the stuff.
And it takes a long time to get the stuff to, like, make it be fun, so.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck that all up, but I think I figured it out at least.
This was one that took me a bunch of runs at it to really get it.
Fuck! I had it. I had it! And I got an itchy trigger finger. I did. I blew it.
And then you did not have it.
Yes, I had it until I didn't have it. I just did the exact same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sure did.
Okay. Hit the guy, go up, there we go. Boom, did it. Ace medal. Now I just need to get the gift. Oh no. Trying to look around and killed myself.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yep. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I get it. I see. I think. Maybe not. I feel like I've gotten some of the gifts by doing weird fiddly stuff, like landing on like really small ledges you're maybe not actually supposed to be able to stand on, instead of doing it what's probably the actually prescribed way.
I have done similar things. I'm not sure that is not intended.
It works. It works.
That's the way I look at it.
That's right.
Turns out I have it, so I'm moving on.
Ooh, I got a gem.
Good job.
Thanks.
Fuck. Oh, I get it now, though. I get it. Figured it out.
You get it?
I didn't actually get it, but I know how to get it.
Got
now.
it?
He both got it and did not got it.
Yes,
at
exactly.
the same time.
He's gonna get it though, right?
I'm gonna get it. Absolutely.
I got a bone pile.
Monopoly?
Cool.
I thought the kids were calling it a body count now.
What? I think I now understand what that means and what you're talking about, but I hate it.
I'm gonna pretend that I didn't because I hate it so much.
Light resistance jewel cell. That.
Is that good?
No.
Hence, so.
Yeah. Don't need it.
It's only a little bit resistant.
I mean, you need light resistance. Fuck.
Evil people.
Idiots. Am I right?
Yeah. Where's the sea captain? There you are.
Next piece between the B and the D cap.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. Got him. All right. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night. We'll be back on Friday with Game of the Year.
Game of the Year.
Well.
Ba-da-da-da.
Night, everybody.
Bye.